Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Get to Know You video for our therapist, Heidi. We are so excited you're here cruising through these bios and checking out working with somebody on our team. My name is Stephanie. I am the owner of Marble Wellness. We are a multi-specialty group therapy practice in St. Louis with offices in the Ballwin and Lake St. Louis areas. And at our practice, we really can see just about anybody in your family, any presenting challenge that anybody's going through. We see ages 3 and up, adolescents, teens, moms, dads, men, women with just really life transition stressors, anxiety or depression that's just kind of becoming a beast. We have specialties in grief and loss, chronic illness, and also do a lot of couples work. And today we are here to talk to one of our most seasoned therapists, Heidi, about who she works with, how she works, and just give you a chance to get to know her. So as you're thinking about getting started, you just have a feel for how she works and who she is. So without further ado, Heidi, hello. Thank you so much
Hello.
for your time. I know you're between sessions doing the good work, so I appreciate the couple minutes we're going to spend together today. And I always like seeing your faces. So thank you.
Mhm. You're welcome. Happy to do this.
Thank you. So let's just dive right in. Tell us how you decided to become a therapist. How'd you pick this field?
I think I just always knew that I wanted to work with people, that I wanted to help people. I have just always wanted to do something to give back to other people.
Yeah. That's so interesting. I love these conversations, but just at what point people made the decision. And it seems like there's a camp that's, I was exposed to somebody in college that made me consider graduate school, whether it was a professor or an upperclassman that I had talked to, or there's the camp of people that just kind of always knew something
Yeah.
in childhood, just kind of a calling. So it's just always fun to hear that kind of background. Tell
Yeah.
me who you typically work with when you're seeing clients at Marble Wellness. Who are typically the clients that are in your room?
Yeah. So, I've always worked with teens in some kind of capacity. So I enjoy working with high school kids. I really enjoy the transition from high school to college and kind of talking that piece through. I enjoy working with college age folks as well. So, next steps or how does college feel? Maternal mental health is definitely something that is a passion. I really enjoy working with, moms to be, new moms, moms that have been momming for
Yes.
a while. I mean,
Yeah.
just the whole gamut of, what being a mom kind of looks like.
Yeah.
Um, and then I also really, really enjoy working with men. Men's mental
Yeah.
health has been quite the unexpected passion that has
Yes.
come up for me.
Yeah.
So working with men, it's a whole different gamut, right?
Yeah.
So it's problem solving, it's coming in solution focused. It's just really, really enjoyable.
Yeah, it's cool to make sure that you have a space for them because it is different work. There's a different pace
Mhm.
to it. The conversations are different. But it's so important that men struggling with mental health are just wanting that expert to talk through about their own life transition or unexpected challenges, feel that they're sitting across from somebody who gets the men's side of things.
Yeah,
And so it's great to hear that that has become a passion and it's also a place you really succeed. You have success with those other populations as well, but that one has really taken off, it seems. And I do want to point out, because I know you so well, you also work really well with ambitious women, people that
yeah,
have like high powered jobs. They're
yep,
dealing with the side of work that is just like they're really ambitious, really successful,
yep,
and they come in also with a different set of what their day to day struggles are. And that is also a sweet spot for you.
yeah, absolutely.
Very
Yes.
fun. Cool. That's quite a variety, which is also, I think, a testament to how much you have a skill set in this field, right? Because going from working with a 17-year-old to maybe a 35-year-old female attorney to a 48-year-old male who's in a completely different
Mhm.
field, like those are quite different sessions. Which brings me to my next question. How do you typically work with people in therapy? I know it'll be a little bit different depending on who
Mhm.
it is, but what is kind of your general approach to sessions and clients?
Yeah. I think it varies, right? So, with the men, like I said, it can be more solution focused. It can be more, here's the presenting concern, here's the goals, here's how we're
Yep.
going to work through some of that stuff. With teenagers or postpartum moms, we're looking more like cognitively. So like, how are we working through what's happening? How are we changing kind of the thought processes? Something that I really enjoy doing is park sessions. So
Yes. I'm so glad you brought
they
that up.
it is it there are days that I'll spend the whole day at the park walking with people. There's something
Yes.
about being side by side, not
Yes.
having to make that eye contact,
Mhm.
being out in nature, moving our bodies. That's something that I offer mostly in the spring and fall.
Yes.
Today would not be a day. It's like 98 degrees outside. I'm not going to be doing a park session today.
Yep.
I also offer, so let's say somebody wants to not be in the building, but doesn't want to walk. I almost always have bag chairs in my car.
Awesome. Yep.
So we set up under a tree,
Yep.
um, hang out there. I've also been known to play some pickleball with some kids
Yes.
who
Yep.
want to be a little
Yep.
more active.
Yes.
So whatever, I really try to kind of tailor my therapy style to what the client needs. So whatever
Yep.
they're kind of coming in with, I try to match that,
Cool.
um, and just be a support and meet them where they are and kind of
Yeah.
guide them as they
Well, and
go.
I like that creative intervention opportunity, right? Because to your point, playing or walking or even just sitting outside can be what the topic calls for, right? So another thing you do a lot of is trauma work.
Mhm.
And trauma work with uh, a lot of people can feel so overwhelming, so intimidating, and just sometimes too much. But again, introducing the outdoors, even maybe just feeling like there's a lot of space can help with that processing, or, the way that you're moving can help you metabolize a lot of that discussion, the trauma. And so, you certainly can do excellent trauma work in the therapy office, but again, you having that lens of what is called for here because of the person and who they are and the topic and the intersection of that, and being able to be creative by going outside, whether it's sitting, walking, playing, I think
Yeah.
offers great opportunity for clients to move through that challenge in a way that truly helps them heal and move beyond. So I'm glad
Yeah.
you brought that up too. Very
Yeah.
cool. Okay. Let's move to a little bit more of the human dynamic piece.
Okay.
What is something that is a fun fact about you or a surprising thing that people might not guess that you're willing to share so people can understand you not only as a therapist, but as a person?
Well, I mean, you know about this, know about me with this, but I have a farmette. So
Farmette. I haven't heard you call it that before.
that is what I have termed it because it's not a farm. Like, I don't have a farm, but I have the chickens, I have the goats. Currently, we have a broody, silky hen that has hatched out 8 baby chicks. So every day it's an adventure to go outside and see what else is like waiting for me. But
Yep.
there's something really peaceful about maybe if I get off work early and I go home, or a Friday where it's nice, or even like whatever on a weekend, and just going outside and just sitting. And goats are like dogs.
Yeah.
So they come up and they want to be pet and they want to be loved on. And it provides a really nice place to be able to go and just
Yeah, grounds
unwind.
you in the present and just allows that space to decompress. But I believe that decompression needs to happen at a healthy pace. Sometimes you decompress too hard from being too wound, and that doesn't feel good, or it goes too slow. But that can be a very healthy pace, especially with the work we do. So
Yeah.
Having a farmette, highly recommend it, sounds like.
Well, there's pros and cons to it,
For
but
sure.
for the
Let's
most
not get
part,
ahead of ourselves, Stephanie.
don't go out and buy a couple goats. Like,
Oh, too funny. Well, thank you so much for spending the time with us. We appreciate it, viewers. We certainly hope that helps you get a feel for therapy, get a feel for therapy with Heidi. And as you continue to consider your therapy journey and starting, we also just hope this helps you be more comfortable making a call, reaching out to get started with us. So you're already on our website checking out this video. You can click over to the contact us page and send us an email or set up a call for us to reach out to you at a certain day and time. You can just call us right now. Our phone number is 636-234-3052. You could also text instead of call, or just shoot us an email at hello@marblewellness.com and we will get you started with therapy with Heidi or with another member of our team when you're ready. So thanks again for watching and we hope to hear from you soon. Thanks, Heidi.
thank you.